giving them the money will never help them.
I know, but, like, what do you mean? Giving who the money?
Anyone that asks for money, giving them the money won't help them.
No, they, like...
I didn't talk about your parents. I didn't. That was not nice to me.
No, but, like, you need to help people.
I agree you need to help people, but giving them money won't help them.
I disagree.
That's fine. We can agree to disagree.
You can go ahead and read if you want to read for like a few hours until we sleep.
A few hours?
Yeah, I don't know if you exactly know who you're speaking with here, but have you ever seen her famous video in the elevator, Steven?
I have not.
Oh, well, you might want to watch that video before you realize who you're effing with here. Because, like, she's actually kind of famous. She's been seen probably 100 million times by people in an elevator screaming jihad. Not to say that, like, you know, it can't be. I think it can be to her benefit that, like, she has the power because of that viral sensation to issue a corresponding apology that will also be well received if it's professional and in a business-like way.
In law, there's a phrase called "it's been asked and answered." She's told you she's not gonna issue an apology video. Issue anyone an apology video, not just you.
She might.
The general public.
I have a feeling that she's actually gonna take my advice.
You know, there's a really big Twitter account on Twitter that has like hundreds of thousands of like people following it.
Yeah.
And they messaged me and they're like, "What you said is what a lot of us are thinking," and like, and they're not Arab, they're not Muslim, they're not Palestinian, they're like a white nationalist like account. And they're like, it was so hot. I was like, what? This is so... But I told them I would never reveal their identity, but yeah.
See, you may not want to include those details in your apology letter. Anyways, you know, Nora, one time I worked for a large Fortune 500 company, and the president or the plant manager said, "John, I want you to fire this person." I said, "All right." So I took this guy into the office. I said, "Hey, I got bad news for you. I have to fire you." He's like, "Man, why the fuck you want to fire me?" And I was, yeah, and I was like, "Listen, I'm gonna try to help you save your job. I think you can save your job if you issue a, you know, a very good apology to the manager." He says, "All right, what do I gotta say?" So for an hour, I had him work on his public speaking and repeat the apology. We get into her office and she's like, what the fuck are you doing in here, and why did you bring him here in my office?" And I said he wanted to issue an apology before, you know, he left the facility. And he said, "Why the fuck you want to fire me?" You know, she's like, "Get the fuck out of my office." So my point is, I may have worked with you.
You're so stupid.
It's a true story. It's fucking true story.
There's no way.
That's not a no way. That's a true fucking story. So what I'm telling you is, I hope I didn't waste my fucking hour with you, but I probably did. But it's your life. You do what you want to do.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Steven. Read to us.
Okay, well, I'm gonna read one of the greatest stories ever written.
I think you've read it before. What are you reading?
I have read it before.
What is it? I feel like you've read it. What is it called?
It's called How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, yeah. You've not read this before, but that is a great story. Go ahead.
By Dr. Seuss.
Thank you so much. Good night. I feel like I'm 5 and being put to sleep. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one knows quite the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, empty of arms, staring down from his bridge with a sad, grinchy frown at the warm, lighted window hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
Please stop! I can't deal with the voice. Why are you doing that?
Then he growled, with his grinchy fingers nervously drumming, I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew, all the girls and boys would take bright and early, and they'd rush for their toys, and then, oh, the noise, noise. That's the one thing he hated, the noise,
Steven,
noise.
I can't. I'm sorry. It's not helping me go to sleep. I can't.
Oh, shit. Oh, you're trying to go to sleep?
Yes.
I'm trying to
You're
do
not helping
I'm trying to do the best
Make it
rendition. Okay.
Sorry, it's too
I'm trying to
like,
think of the
creepy.
exit
I don't like it.
that you get off
It's the
of.
Grinch, dude. Like,
What road do
I
you get
don't
off
like
on?
it.
Bell.
Nick Road?
Bell.
okay,
It's
Oh,
right.
well,
It's right
that's-
after Queens Anne Road.
Yes.
And Kat, if you're still up, I have
That's
a
how
more
the
It's
joke-
okay. Just you and don't even read.
But you
and
put on your
John,
sweatpants.
I'm gonna go mute and go to sleep.
Okay. Hey, John.
Hey, Steven, not Stefan. How often do people call you Stefan, not Steven?
Oh my God, it's all the time.
So why do you feel the compulsive, decision to correct people on what's probably not even your real name anyways?
It is my real name.
Well, anyways, well, just a joke. But, so what do you got in store this week? What are your big plans and designs?
Well, I'm gonna go play poker. I'm getting over it. Probably what's COVID. As you said before. So, I have to take another day off from playing poker and clean my room and just sort of be as productive as I can while being sick. But yeah, I'm running really good, John.
I hope you feel better. That sucks that you're sick and you have COVID.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I don't feel like that sick right now. I'm pretty good. Definitely part of the Grinch voice was just me leveraging my COVID. Like my voice doesn't sound that evil unless I'm sick. So what was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, I've just been killing it.
Is a COVID? How do you know you have COVID? Is it a concept?
Well, I was supposed to take a test today, but I was just too lazy and didn't take it. So it's more of just a hunch right now. But I have a sore throat and fever and body aches and excessive mucus, and I got a lot of the warning signs. Probably a 50% chance of COVID, 60% chance of COVID. I don't know.
I have a lot of tarot cards, and I was reading about tarot card readings yesterday. And something I thought that was kind of interesting was basically it deals with position and influence. Here, present position, immediate influence, goal or destiny, distant past foundation, recent past events, future influence. So those 6 concepts, and then inner emotions, and then the final result. So it's like a way of trying to project manage, your environment and your decision making process. But inner emotions being very important, and then also position and influence. But what do you think the word force means to you?
I don't know how to encapsulate a definition that meets all all the ways that people could use that word. In physics, it's a vector. In in like just normal people speak. It's when you have to like. It's when you're like making something happen.
Right. And obviously communication plays a role. So, it's my theory that if you have a lot of force, your communication carries a lot of weight. And thus why I want Princessia to create this public apology video.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
It will carry a lot of weight, especially on this app, because all these girls on here, these gossiping, disgusting, gossiping people who don't build people up, just tear people down. When they see that apology video, they will say, "It is so fucking fake. She makes me fucking sick." But that is like a projection of their own insecurity. So it's just like a little game I like to play, I like to watch the cats play with their mice or with each other. It's just a little crazy clown house game I like to play. I'm hoping Nora will participate in my experiment.
I know she won't.
Well, the truth is, she actually already has, because for like 2 hours I've been.
Oh yeah, I mean, by talking to you at all, there's an aspect of just being a part of your experiment.
Exactly. I am running, probably like 15 experiments a day because I cut every hour pretty much all my phones. And anyways, it's interesting like having a lens on you every single hour. And so, most people never experience that in their entire life. Like, what's it like to be totally publicly visible for an hour after an hour, like increment, like who's watching you? Like, think about this from my perspective. Like, I know all these people are looking at me. I don't know who it is. I have no clue who decides to tune into my YouTube or decides to Google my name and just be like, yep, there's John sitting there in his fucking poncho live on YouTube. So anyways, I'm just saying it's fun because
Am I on YouTube right now?
Yeah, you're live on YouTube, Instagram, X, Clown House.
How many people are listening to me?
Like maybe 7, but the total, when I end it all, I'll get the final numbers, but it's usually anywhere from like 250 to 500.
250 to 500 people. Can I share something with the group?
Of course, please, Stefan. Steven.
I thought of a new amazing ChatGPT prompt today. And the prompt is, what do you understand about me that I have yet to understand about myself?
Okay, I gotta put that into Grok right now. That's a good one. It's fun. What do you want to read it?
No, I already like read it in another room. I mean, it's like what it says to me. I'm not sure really matters to your listeners. I think it's more important that your listeners just enter the prompt for themselves and learn from what ChatGPT says.
Interesting. Okay.
I think that's the more important thing. I mean, I don't have anything against sharing, but I think it's more important that they do the prompt.
I'm gonna also ask it to conduct this query for Elon Musk.
What does Elon Musk? What does it understand about Elon Musk that Elon Musk doesn't yet understand?
Yes. Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny. Tim Pool. Oh, dude, you came up with like the funniest prompt. See, this is the thing about Grok versus ChatGPT. Like, I'm gonna put these prompts in for like everybody famous, and then it'll ping them, and they'll be like, "Ooh, I'm kind of interested in that." Maybe they'll retweet it. But doing this for Candace Owens is also fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm right now. I'm here for you. I'm just here to provide good content for your listeners.
Do you have any other good queries we can do that provide this type of like depth perception or depth field psychology?
Oh God, no, that's a really good one. That's one of my best. No, I think that's a good one. I think if your listeners just did that one thing and like put it in there and like listened and tried to, gain. I liked how you said depth perception. I think that's really interesting. Gain to that perception of depth. I think that would be a very good use of time.
Some other interesting queries that I did was provide me extracts from C.G. Jung. Provide me the top 10 concepts from C.G. Jung, from Alan Watts, from Sigmund Freud, and how those concepts are relevant in today's nationalistic environment, economic environment, geopolitical environment, things like that. It was pretty interesting.
I have asked ChatGPT to come up with 3 brand new ideas, and I wanted ChatGPT to scour the internet to make sure that they've never been thought of before. And that actually reminds me of an interesting conversation I had with ChatGPT where I said, I've asked ChatGPT, what do you understand about humanity that humanity is yet to understand? And it asked me in response, it asked me, which the answer alone, in that alone, is really fascinating. But it asked me at the end, it was like, what do you know about humanity that I have yet to understand? And I was like, oh shit, it made me think about, have I ever had an original thought in my entire life that is, yet to be written? Because I know that ChatGPT has read everything. I'm like, have I thought of anything that is brand new? And I did. I thought of something that has never been thought before by humans. And I told ChatGPT, I said that I have ear ringing. I forget what the technical term is. But the ear ringing, if you take a toothbrush and you bite on the end of it and you apply an upward torque, it can eliminate the ear ringing in your ears. And I discovered that. And I was like, well, I think that's never been talked about before. So I was like,
wait, say that again. What?
If you bite on a stick and you provide a torque to that stick, it will affect the ringing in your ears. It can change the pitch or it can change the volume of the ear ringing in your ears.
I see.
And I discovered that, personally. And I'm like, I bet that has never been talked about in humanity yet. And ChatGPT, I told ChatGPT this, and they were like, you know what? You're right. I've never heard that in my life. So, at the very least, I've had at least one original human thought.
Well, to think that the whole thing is, if you do, esoteric psychology or philosophy, you realize that you are the grand architect. So, you think you haven't had original thoughts, but it was you that wrote Genesis. It was you that created the alphabet. You see what I'm saying? It's all just
Well, in my current meat puppet body, I guess.
well, you're trans, right?
No.
Oh, you're not trans? I thought you were trans. You're double vax, triple boosted, right?
I am double vax.
Are you double boosted or triple boosted?
I think I'm single boosted.
You only got one booster? Jesus, why'd you stop there? I'm being facetious. Sorry, Steven.
This really hurts because I'm currently in country.
This is my little revenge against you, I suppose.
All owned by God, and so you're not simply free to destroy and profit.
Brittessi, what are you listening to?
Notice in 84, when the affirmation against that party of Allah, قل آمنا بالله وما أنزل علينا. This is 84. وما أنزل على إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط وأوتي موسى وعيسى والنبيين.
Could you imagine this is how you fall asleep?
Nora.
I think that the most important
is to accept the message of all the prophets as a unified and singular and continuous message.
There's no way she's falling asleep to that.
And then
Well, you know the thing about getting your head smashed in on a rock, right? Alright, we're gonna fight fire with fire here, Steven. Put your earplugs in, buddy. Get ready for Take the Deepest Breath of the Day. Turn your volume down if you have to.
Close your eyes to the noise. Feel the air. It's your voice. Whispers of a quiet sea. Quiet sea. Quiet sea. Inhale the world. Exhale the great. Deepest breath of your day.
Sorry, Steven. I can't listen to her.
That's God's business. It's not ours. So
Maybe she's asleep. I doubtful. But
She's not sleeping. She's trying to torture us.
to use it in the exclusionary fashion that a lot of modern Muslims use it.
I'm just trying to fall asleep, guys. You could have just left. You could have just hit the leave quietly button. It's not like I asked you to stay here.
That's the
Jeez.
foundational principle. There are people who take the Shahada but don't surrender to God.
Okay. John,
There are
I
a
will
lot
talk to you later.
Okay, peace.
that their life is as far from a surrender to God as you can get. And there are people who are not Muslims, that or Christian or Jewish or who do in fact surrender to God. Now, what is God going to do with this? That's God's business, not ours. But it obviously between the two, I think that someone who takes the Shahada and doesn't surrender to God is in trouble. Because the meat, the real issue, is in surrender. Okay. So notice then that from 86 كيف يهدي الله قوما كفروا بعد إيمانهم وشهدوا أن الرسول حق وجاءهم البينات والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين up to
legal one before everybody leaves.
Fine.
All right, Incan won the debate, you or Samal?
Me and Samoa weren't debating.
Sorry, Zach.
Weren't you fighting Samoa the other day?
Oh, but what?
I don't know.
It's the most.
It's
time to go to trial, baby.
Every single one of them.
Doesn't our gun registry laws need to change? What can you do now to ensure these don't happen again?
The short answer is yes.
They need to change and they can change.
Hey, what's up, Lincoln?
Yo, what's up?
I'm a atheist, race realist,
Mid-tier, midwit.
That's right.
Zionist is crazy.
See,
I don't know,
Andrew.
bro. Wild, bro.
Why?
Wild.
Why is it wild?
And he's a ginger, Incan.
Oh, that's... Bro. Okay, no soul. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's a demon.
But yeah, Incan, why is Zionist crazy?
Yeah, just like look at what's happening. Don't think it's correct. Don't think it's right.
Wait, you think that a Zionist couldn't say that this is a genocide and I'm against this war?
No, I just find the concept of like saying, "Hey, look, we like this is our land, right?" And like the way
Incan, how do you feel about colonizers?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I'm not really too high on the colonizer thing. I don't know.
So what do you
Jews are
got?
indigenous to that region.
Yeah.
It's called Judea.
I mean, yeah, but like, sure, man. I mean, like, okay.
You believe in indigenous?
You're welcome, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm
the old
sure.
fucking creation.
Sure, okay. I mean, like, yeah, you're inhabited that for like a long time ago, right? And then like you are back there, right? And that's not because of, but that's because what, like first world countries were like, hey, look, we should just give them that land, right? Arbitrarily. Fuck the brown people that are there right now. Let's put them there.
They were living.
right?
They were living there at the time.
John,
Yeah,
come
some
on.
of them. Yeah, some of them, right? Like, but not like but that's not like the majority, right? In fact, let's just like play this game, right? What percentage of the people like there were there like 200 years ago? Oh, okay, gotcha.
But no one. The way you ask the question, you're asking like, no one in fucking Korea lived there 200 years ago because they were fucking dead. You understand?
No. I mean, like, okay, like their lineage, right? Like, let's say, like my grandfather.
All right, what percentage of them are descendants?
Other people that lived there like 100 years ago.
I can't give you percentages, but I can tell you this: that there were like lots and lots of Jews that lived there prior to Israel being created.
I don't know what lots mean. That's why I'm like saying
hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of Jews that lived there before. Were they living amongst other people? Was it like...
No, they were mostly buying numbers. So during the Ottoman Empire, so what caused the Jews to go to that region was there was like a Russian pogrom that happened in like the 1800s. And so a bunch of Jews started just going there. And they were buying up land in the Ottoman Empire. And then, prior to the state being formed, there was already a bunch of Jews that lived there in the Ottoman Empire. And then they're like, okay, well, we have the Jewish part and the Muslim part. Let's just split them up into the Jewish area and the Muslim area. So it wasn't like there was a bunch of like people.
So you're saying I bought this land, it's basically mine, and then we should make our own country, right?
Yeah, I think when an empire collapses, they can carve up like land. Like if America collapses as a country, the Lenape Indians could say, hey, can we just like have like Bergen County, New Jersey, to be Lenape, because we Lenape Indians used to live there. I think it's like an unreasonable ask when an empire collapses, as the Ottoman Empire collapses.
Okay, got you. All right. So you think so are you for or against like the war in Palestine, like, or like just the
It's gone on long enough. It's gone too far, and it's.
Well, okay. Let me ask like a better question. Let's say that if all of the things I'm going to say, the following things are going to be done peacefully, right? With like no resistance, right? Would you be, and for Israel, taking up the land that's in Palestine right now? Obviously, those people would have to move somewhere else. They would move to like a place that's equivalent to what they had before their shit got turned into a parking lot.
I don't want people in Gaza to go and to live in Jordan or whatever.
Converse. Come on.
Okay. So, like, would you be for the integration of those people, or
I want a
would you?
two-state solution where the West Bank and Gaza is one state.
Oh yeah, okay.
Neither of
Yeah,
them
no,
are-
I
Bunny,
don't have that.
Bunny, come up.
Yeah, I don't have like that much of an issue with that, right? Like my issue is just like, no, you have like the right to keep on expanding and stuff. And it's like, okay, look, yeah, I don't think so, right? I think that you want to say like, hey, I want to take over these people through war. You know, just gonna do it like the old-fashioned way, right? That we tend to look upon nowadays, right? I guess because we have so much information, then that's one thing, right? But then saying, hey, look, I have a rightful claim to this, you know, because it was like promised to me 6,000 years ago, then yeah, we have an issue. But I don't see like Israel's state. I do think it's like problematic, but in the same problematic way that all like new countries are made, right? Through like war or whatnot, right? I just think that like with the Palestine thing, it just goes a little bit too far, mainly because we're so aware of the violence and how like offside the fight really is.
Mm. Well, for me, a Zionist just means someone who thinks that it's okay that there's a country called Israel that is majority Jewish and is a safe haven for Jews. So it sounds you're not that against that. So it sounds like you're a Zionist.
No, yeah.
Very much using
colonialistic
speech.
I would not call myself that. I would not call myself a Zionist.
I know you don't like the vibes of it, but I'm telling you, all Zionism is that there should be. You think that it's okay
It's
that
the
there's
right of the people to exist in our indigenous homeland of Mount Zion. Literally what it means.
Okay.
Just like you would agree that the Cherokee from Oklahoma should have the right to be able to go back to North Carolina to their indigenous homeland, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, no country has the right, right? Like, no country has like the right to exist, right?
No, we're talking about the indigeneity claim.
The indigeneity claim. Do they
Yeah,
have
the
the right?
indigeneity claim to go back and take their rightful land that was stolen away from them.
Low key, I don't believe in that, bro.
Yeah, the Romans exiled the Jews in 135 AD. And they were kicked out of their indigenous homeland, no different than the Cherokee were pushed on the Trail of Tears into Oklahoma.
Yeah, but I don't think that like that makes you have the right of reservation.
It doesn't have the right to go back to their indigenous. What if the United States said, "Hey, people in Oklahoma, you can go back to your indigenous homeland in North Carolina," and then they get there, and these bunch of white trash Ulster County Scotch Irish are like, "We don't want these fucking goddamn redskin engines coming into our fucking land, and they ain't coming to take our shit." Even though it was stolen land in the first place.
Yeah, well, hot take. I think that the best argument for that is like, look, there are treaties in which there's agreed, and those treaties are violated. So in the sense of like, if there weren't those treaties, then I'd be like, yeah, there isn't really any use for you there, right? And even in the case of where a treaty is made, right, where they agree to like respect certain lands, if they take over those lands, it's kind of like, okay, you know, might does make right. I mean, that's the reason why countries exist, right? And the country had like no ability to defend itself. It'd be fucking able to exist for like that long, right? That's why it depends on like allies and stuff, right? So I wouldn't say like, yeah, they have a right to it, right? The argument would be like, look, they were promised this and that. It's like, look, I'm from South America. The Incas were an empire. They didn't do that by like giving treaties to people and being like, yo, we're cool. Right? Like, but you want to be part of our group? They're like, yeah, let me just give up sovereignty, right? It's been the way of the world for the longest time, right? So I don't think there's like a right to go back to your land, right? I think that you either have the ability to defend it, you can make arguments of why it's suited for you, or there's some depth that might be given to you, but ultimately Mike does make right in that sense. I mean, that's the rule that everybody has played by.
I'm fine with conceding that. Congress, why do you think that Samuel's stated position of being an atheist is ignorant?
Well, before we move on to that, if you think Mike makes right, then you could.
What were you saying, Congress?
If you believe in right, might makes right, then the Jews that took Israel did it. Might makes right, so might makes right. So then it's fine. So, and if you don't believe in that, and you think that it's about indigeneity, well, then Jews are also indigenous to that part region of the world.
Bro, you're just conceding to the argument, so move on. Converse, what was it?
What was the question?
Oh, my question is, why do you think that Sam's an idiot for being an atheist?
Oh, atheism's gay.
It is gay. But, like, or would you say that... Oh, why do you think that Samuel keeps clinging to his ignorant atheist?
Yo, is this Rich?
Yeah, it's British.
That's crazy, bro. I can't believe that this is Rich. You actually that sound chill, bro. What the fuck?
I don't know. I have a top tier argument against atheism.
Oh, what's your argument?
You want to tell them, Sam?
Your argument, right? It's the idea that nothingness.
The Sahara. No, not that one. The Sahara Desert argument.
Was Samuel will be defeated or no?
Well, yeah, Sam, you can tell them the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, atheism is women's pussy is dry, so therefore it's false.
Wait, what was it?
At the mere mention of atheism, women are dry as the Sahara Desert.
That's fucking crazy.
I haven't. No, I'll leave it alone because I know what Andrew will do.
Yeah, that's one of the agnostic.
Whose vagina?
So that means they're rich as the
a real woman or
Sahara Desert
Sasha's?
argument? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Don't worry, he's only coming on the mic. You want him to stop? Stop. Bro, I'm in Pennsylvania. It's like fucking 20 degrees.
Shit, out here it's a pretty disgusting flooding, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I hope you can't swim.
I'm an islander. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can't swim, bro. Otherwise you would have gone off the fucking
No, that's
island.
my black side that can't swim, I guess, right?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a Caribbean one.
Oh, I knew you had that anti-blackness in you, bro.
I think you might be one of those Caribbeans. They can swim. They can swim, right?
So Andrew, DEI is wrong.
What'd you say? To Andrew? What was the question?
DEI is wrong, cuz.
Oh, yeah. Good question.
I'd like you to meet my my front man, Converse. He goes by the name of Samoa.
What?
Samoa, are you trying to say?
Wait, Samoa, do you really front Andrew weed?
Well, no. I pay for it. He knows that.
Back in the day before.
Yeah, back in the day.
Before I found my Lord and Savior.
That's right. That's right.
Let's be honest.
Now it's cash on delivery.
Samoa is neither black nor Samoan. You can hear in his voice. He's like.
It's always the little people that try to take shots at the Giants.
He's like you sound exactly like a third generation Mexican from Atlanta. And Andrew's white, so he's a front man for his fence. It's very obvious. I don't want Sophie to see.
Coming from Chillism's own Oompa Loompa stat. Okay.
I mean, I think Andrew is probably German at heart, to be honest.
Oh, then Matt.
C. I want to say 9, but C. Actually, fish all that.
Don't scare the Zionists out of the room.
I'll try not to. Samoa, does Converse have it right that you support DEI?
Of course he does.
Okay.
What the hell?
And you support all waves of feminism?
No, just the first two.
Okay. You support reparations?
Of course.
Do you think certain people... Are you a race realist?
What is that?
Sam? Hit it, Sam.
Do you think that there are differences in populations?
No.
Well, that's.
Oh, what? So
That's
how
weird.
am I short? How are we little people, Samoa? How are we little people? How the fuck are we little people then?
And that was gangster.
Let's fucking go.
Wait.
All right, you'll cut the L right. He cut the L right here. Are there differences in populations, right? And you're saying we're little people. Well, aren't you pointing out to the difference between your people who are taller? There's no difference.
What's going on right now?
I know you don't.
Can you please contextualize the comment that you just made so the little person can understand what's going on?
Bro, you gotta stop slurring. You just said contextualize, bro.
I heard that too.
Bro, you gotta stop slurring.
Contextualize.
Well,
contextualize.
Keegan and I both heard you say.
Well, both of you guys are 4 foot tall. What does that mean?
Don't contextualize this, please.
Stand on his shoulders. You still won't be as tall as I am. Go ahead, Sam. What are you saying, Sam? What was your question?
Sam's saying that races are real.
Races are real. Of course they are.
Well, I just asked. We just okay. That was weird. Okay, so I just asked you if you're a race realist. He said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "Different." And as soon
Oh
as
no,
he started
I
saying,
said no before I even heard what he said.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I just thought you were that. I just
Oh,
thought you
this
were
is
that.
backtracking. You see, he doubled down. Now he's backtracking.
I
Yeah,
see. Okay.
of course, racial. Yes, races are real. Yes, of
Okay.
course.
All right. Sam
No,
also
that's-
wants. Sam also wants to say that black people are less intelligent than less. Go ahead, Sam. Make your case,
Sam,
brother.
are black people less intelligent than other types of people? Sam,
Go ahead, Sam.
Some of them are.
Okay, there you go. Some of them are. I agree with him.
He would say the Samoans are, right, Sam?
Samoans aren't black, Andrew.
Ooh, you hear that, Andrew? You just got cut. When you say black, Sam, what do you mean?
People from sub-Saharan Africa.
That means you're not black, Samoa.
I don't know, like, you know.
You ever heard of a concept called biracial, Andrew?
Yeah, you don't get to qualify.
You mean bisexual, Samoa? That's you're referring to yourself, right?
You're a Hebrew Israelite, brother. You know what I mean? Like,
What
you
is
can't
going on here?
Well, you were defending that you were a descendant.
Andrew, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Focus. Come on.
I don't want to.
What the hell?
We'll save that for later. Okay.
Brother, just try to use a nuclear option. What the?
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay. All right, my bad. Let's keep it in the rail. Let's keep the bumper guards in. Let's keep it in the lane. All right. So here's the thing. Sam wants to say the Jews have like there's an inherent advantage. The Jews like their IQ on average is like I don't know what is it, Sam? What's the up that you guys got?
Like 115, something like that.
Yeah, that's gangster. Yeah.
Wait, well, what's the average for what?
Yeah, so basically he's saying that he's propping him. Yeah, he said 115. He's basically saying that he's propping. Come on, man, he's propping himself up on the backs of other Jews. That's fine.
Okay. No, I'm not trying to do that. I don't care about that. What I care about is.
Oh, well, then why are we talking about averages?
People try to come up with conspiracy theories for why Jews are so overrepresented in different things like CEOs, bank financing, law, it's medicine. And you go, oh, and then one theory is that they're like scheming together, but another theory is that they're just smarter. And I'm trying to say that the second hypothesis is better.
So you don't think that like Jews culturally like have this thing where they're like, we'll prefer us before we prefer anybody or before we think of anybody else?
Not particularly strongly. Like they haven't,
but it does exist. It's just not to be used strong.
They haven't.
God damn it! Hey, little short person, did you
Let
ever?
me finish, man. Let me finish. They have it more than.
I know.
They have it more than Wasps.
bro.
They have it more than Wasps. They don't have it more than like Armenians. They don't have it more than Persians. They don't have it more than like. They're pretty standard when it comes to most ethnic.
All right, but they have it more than black people though.
No, they don't.
Oh my goodness. So if we were to compare the data on single mothers in the black community compared to the Jewish community, you wouldn't or we wouldn't overrepresent in that category? As far as broken families?
Yeah, of course that's true.
Huh?
Of course that's true.
Represent.
What the hell? I thought you said... Sam, you just said that your cohesiveness was comparable to ours.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so your cohesiveness is superior to ours.
Whether mother or not has nothing to do with your ethnic cohesiveness. It just has to do with whether or not you're an immoral father. It has nothing to do with ethnic.
No, it absolutely does.
We're talking about the unit. We're talking about people working together. How can you work with somebody that's not there?
We now call it the John F. Kennedy March.
Yeah, you can make it. You can totally make an argument.
Hey, little person, didn't you have your attempt when Congress put you in a bus earlier? What's wrong with you? Get back in line.
I'm just trying to help you out.
You can't help me. Don't help me. Help the bear.
All right, bro.
Sam?
Easy on the drinking, bro.
Sam?
Yeah.
What is
whether or not you raise your children or marry your girlfriends has nothing with whether or not you're ethnocentric.
We're talking about cohesion.
Ethnocentrism has to do with like whether you only hire people of your own tribe, whether you favor them in deals, stuff like that. The thing you're talking about has to do with just being a good father, which is not about ethnocentrism.
You absolutely have ethno-cohesion.
Oh my gosh. I'm asking for the cohesion. Right. I'm asking for that element. If you look at my community and you look at your community, you literally have institutions that are only for you guys.
With like what?
I don't like schools, like your own marriage arrangements that are outside of the jurisdiction of cities and municipalities. You guys have your own little sovereign little country here, don't you?
I mean, there are black colleges like Howard.
No, but they're owned by white people. Come on, you guys are Jews. You guys are insulated.
They are predominantly inhabited by black people.
Just because the landscapers happen to be black doesn't mean it's a black institution, bro. Come on, man.
And
you guys have, from the top to
most
bottom,
of the Jewish
all
CEOs are atheist Jews, not religious Jews.
Who cares? Now you want to parse your own community just to compare yourself to us?
All the insular institutions you're going to point to are religious.
Why would you kill half of your people just to be as bad as us? Why would you do that?
I wouldn't.
You just parsed out the ethnic portion from the religious portion for some mysterious reason. Why would you do that?
All right. Well, I guess this is just like confusion on your part. I'm just trying to point out that you have two different hypotheses for why there's like chess grandmasters. One is that they're like cheating and scheming. The other is that they're like smarter. And I'm saying that's probably one. And you can then say, well, they marry amongst themselves.
Magnus Carlsen is a Jew?
No, but there's a lot of Jews.
And that fails.
Wait, what?
Why would you mention grandmasters?
Say all of them, dumb.
There isn't any black grandmasters to compare to.
Yes, there are.
Name one. Name one.
More.
Who?
Grandmaster Flash.
Fuck up.
That was pretty funny. Grandmaster Kaz. There's a bunch of them.
Grandmaster Flex. What the fuck?
This retard is like, name one, and then I name one, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what was his name?
I just told you, Maurice Ashley, you fucking retard.
And what Caribbean island is he from?
Andrew
Maurice Ashley.
Yeah, what Caribbean island is he from?
I don't know if he's from the Caribbean. He's
black. We're talking about Caribbeans. Why would you make
I've never mentioned Caribbeans, you fucking retard. What the fuck?
He said black. He never said black. Jesus Christ, are you smoking?
Sam, your island black?
Hold on, bro. I literally asked him, what type of black are you talking about? He clearly said the Caribbean, bro.
I did not say that. Okay, this guy's a liar. Fuck you.
He did not say that.
He's just a liar.
Come on.
Hey, yo, Samoa is a way better debater. He's just been drinking today.
Hold
right?
on, who mentioned the Caribbean?
No,
and
mentioned the Caribbean.
mentioned as Samoan, and then Sam said that Samoans aren't black.
No, wait. I mentioned the Caribbean.
Yes, we know. Okay, the little person. See, that's what happens when people interject. I attributed something that the little person said to what Sam said.
You're just.
Did you mention the Caribbean?
Before the no.
Just shut up, bro.
Oh my God.
I was asking, what type of black are you talking about? That's what I asked him.
I didn't
hold on. He said anybody from the sub-Saharan African region or whatever that was, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else said Caribbean.
Sub-Saharan African.
No one said Caribbean.
Yeah.
The only mention of Caribbean happened before this conversation.
Move out the way so I can just go ahead
before this conversation started,
about his
and
IQ.
I said you couldn't swim, and you said that's the black part of me, and I'm like, baby, you're Caribbean.
All right, thank you. So then you did say it.
That was before this conversation. This was before this conversation started, bro.
Move out the way. All right,
damn, bro.
So you said the average number.
Drunk, bro.
Yeah, that was not part of this conversation.
All right, so you said the average IQ was 115. What do you think yours is, Sam?
Probably 130.
Damn! 130?
Probably.
Niggas be like...
What about the CEOs? Do you think that they have a above average IQ as well?
Yeah.
All right. So that everybody underneath the average, where are they at? Like, if you were to just look at your community, like what type of jobs would they hold? Any on welfare?
Yeah, Andrew, this guy just like lies about what my views are. He like asks.
Oh no! Don't run away.
He says that oh, Magnus Carlsen isn't Jewish, so therefore you can't.
You gotta power through it, bro. You gotta power through it.
You can't have an overrepresentation of Jews in chess because the one chess grandmaster isn't Jewish. Like this is the level of stupidity that Samoa is at right now, and maybe not the most appropriate person to have this with.
Maybe if I take a little bit of the sass out of it for a minute, let me just ask you this question. If there's 50 Jews that play chess and one black person that play chess, do you think this is an apples to apples comparison about intellect?
No.
All right, so why bring that up?
Well, it's not just chess. It's math, it's physics, it's chemistry, it's medicine, it's law, it's finance.
All right. Can we agree that that's kind of rooted from your upbringing? So if you come from like a structured home, you're more likely to be in those types of categories than if you come from a broken home?
Do you think that people, like, do you think that people who aren't more intelligent would not favor like intelligent pursuits, right? Like education and stuff?
Oh, you mean like
part of Sam's
somebody's
point,
trying to
right?
hand you
that people
somebody's
don't
trying to
value
somebody's trying to hand you an apple while they spit on it like that?
No, that's Judd. That's not me.
Oh, my other Congress. I'm not looking at my screen.
Damn, what's wrong with you? Like,
all right.
seriously,
So
how
like
fuck
somebody. Like somebody taking an apple from somebody that somebody just spit on right in front of them. Like, would you eat that apple? If somebody's conditioned you to believe that everything that you touch isn't yours, how would you respond? Would you be a little resistant, like, to it? Would you trust it off that? Probably not. Just curious.
But it's similar. If black people don't have arms and legs, why aren't they snakes?
Arm and legs? What does that have to do with it?
Why, if black people don't have arms and legs, why aren't they snakes?
Can you make that make sense?
If their power level is over 9,000, why can't they beat Goku in a fight? I don't get it.
They can't be snakes because they can't swim.
Horrible stuff. Are
why
you saying?
Why
Hold
are
on.
black people?
Are you
they have
saying?
5 or 7 planets, but then also we used to think there's.
Are you saying that the conditions in your community are comparable to the conditions in?
Why do bananas have like lots of potassium? What's up with that?
Okay, so you're saying that you should ignore all
Why
of
do
these?
coconuts have milk in them?
Oh no, you're getting
Doesn't coconut milk come from?
Because it's the coke. Because it's the spermatozoid. It's the
has
cocoa
milk
nut.
in them.
I'm a coconut.
That's crazy.
Because the coconuts hold the spermatozoid. That's why it's called cocoa nuts. I mean, it makes sense, Sam, right? Because we call big jugs coconuts, right?
There you go. There you go.
Why is soccer?
I just wanted to point this out. I think you're getting triggered right now because I'm having a little bit of fun. But for you to
Why is soccer
that you guys don't have.
Hi, excuse me, Nathan, Hagop, and Andrew. I'd like to answer the question in the top of the room. I know Samoa dominates the stage when he drinks whiskey, but trauma mamas and forgiving them. And I just want to say, ladies, if you have children right now and you are a trauma mama, it's not too late for you to have your come to Jesus moment. And the peace of the Lord can come into your heart. And you don't have to spank your little boy or spank your little girl. You can make a grilled cheese sandwich right now and get a 2% cup of milk.
Yeah, Andrew, let these niggas know.
That is horrible stuff. But Jews with the arrogance, like, there's a lot of privilege that goes around your community. Can't you at least acknowledge that you've been blessed by the Most High?
Yeah, we're the chosen people, yeah.
Aren't you?
Exactly.
Scientologists were the chosen
Your
people.
average IQ is anointed by God.
Exactly.
Don't run from it. Embrace it.
Exactly.
So then why act like you're a commoner?
Yeah.
Be privileged.
I'm not.
It's like that struggle story, Shimo.
Why
Everybody
are
wants to come
you
out of
here
the
with us?
Everybody wants to come out.
I don't know.
Everybody, they want to be like, I was tough in my hood, but I made it out. I mean, right? I don't know why you are like arguing with Sam on this. Like, he would say that part of like his evidence is that because of all the persecution that Jews have, but they still like band together into a strong community. Right? They still value things like education and intellectual pursuits, right? As like evidence for his thesis. Right? Do you really think that Jews aren't discriminated against?
Jews are discriminated against?
Uh-huh.
They literally have their own country.
Oh my God. So what?
I don't have a country.
You have all of Samoa.
Yeah,
I don't have a country either.
You can say that the way that they've responded to persecution, right, historically.
So stupid, bro.
You can say the way they have responded to persecution historically has actually like built a tight conditions for them to be like ethno-focused, right? And you have like advances, right? their success, right?
Real quick, like Samoa will say something.
He
like,
attributed it to his intellect, not his
and like
community.
their recognition, right, that they need to come together, right? Sam wants to say is like a point in favor of his thesis, right? That they are, that they do have greater intellect than average, right?
I would say just
like you can argue against that if you want, but saying something stupid like what Samoa is saying just doesn't do anything.
So the intellect part would probably be more valid if you were able to avoid the prosecution, right? Or the persecution, right?
They are like, no, not really. Not really.
Hold on, come on, bro.
The prosecution helped them, right?
Hold on. If your intellect is so superior, why are you comparing your trauma?
Oh, that is dumb. That is kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck is...
Yeah, because like, look.
Oh, you fell on your face. Well, look at me. I fell on my face too.
Yeah,
How
like
smart is that?
Yeah, I would say that's kind of dumb actually, because what Sam would be pointing out to is like prosecution, right, or like persecution that actually like help those communities deal in such a manner that it made them stronger, right? And then versus like what he's trying to compare it to, you could say a type of disparaging that's in the Black community, right, where that hasn't happened, right, or where they have tried to come together and they've been pushed apart, right, or they've been marginalized in different ways. It wasn't the same as getting kicked out of a country per se, because Jews have a lot of experience with that. They have like found a way to like always like take care of themselves, and so they will like value education, you know, because of how like ethno focused they are, right? Because they understand that they like keep these things because the system in place won't help them to do so, and so like that's like kind of like a point towards that these are two different things, right? They're not comparing apples to apples. And then saying, look, we did that because we're just like really intelligent, right? I wouldn't say that would follow, right? You have to say like it's very stupid, very very stupid.
Maybe it's one of those things where they say, if I can't beat them, I'll just join them. So
everybody.
I was a victim at one time, so instead of being a victim, I'm gonna be the rapist now. Is that what Jews are saying?
Hey, yo, what the? Okay, I'm up.
Is that what Jews are doing?
One reason why it's not plausibly cultural is Sephardic Jews have very similar cultures as Ashkenazi Jews, but yet they don't have the same educational achievement. So if you think that it's a Jewish culture thing, it doesn't make sense for why the Ashkenazi and Sephardic are not equally.
Hey, aren't one of them white and the other one's not?
They're both white.
Niggas comparing the Bloods and the Crips of Judaism.
Aren't the Sephardic the darkies?
Yeah, they sand niggas.
That's the Mizrahi.
Yeah, well, I would just have to point out that like the conditions that they had,
Just
right?
saying,
They were
the Ashkenazis were the big brainers.
Yeah, I wanted just to point out, hey, look, the conditions could like set up for like possibility that happened. It would make me more likely. I wouldn't have to show that like that happens every single time, right? But I was saying, hey, look, a community that's been kicked out of several countries has to find a way to maintain itself, and when it does find a place, has to build back from scratch, right? So they're going to be very familiar with what they have to do to set up like for the pillars of their community.
Right, but you're presupposing that them being kicked out wasn't because of their actions, like creating like these like ways of banking and life insurance policies and draining economies from all of their jewels and values. And then once they found out, they were like, "Motherfucker, you've been stealing from me. Get the fuck out of here!" And then they go country to country saying, "We were kicked out. Please let us in." Right, kind of like that whole fairy tale with the apple. Let us in, and then they just take over. Kind of like that. You guys don't think that sounds plausible?
That's not how it went down.
Bro, you literally said at the beginning of this that Jews, before Israel was made, they were buying land. Where'd they get the money from?
They had money from, being productive members
of society. From being kicked out?
No.
Okay. They were allowed to leave with double bags full of money?
It's not plausible that it's just like all this evil stuff. It's they're accused of doing stuff that's impossible, like, inventing the plague, which is not literally... Bioengineering was not possible in the 1300s.
Okay,
so they were falsely accused of stupid stuff.
Okay, all right. I'll give you the other 108 reasons. Okay, like give me like the other 108 reasons. Okay, let's not pretend that they looked at Jews and was like witchcraft every single time. Come on.
If you read
buddy.
If you read about market dominant minorities, as
they were in Christian countries. They didn't do interest. If you read a
single book,
yes,
about market dominant minorities, it tends to be the case that whenever there's a rich minority, they get persecuted. It's that simple.
Okay, so you're saying it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that they were in Christian countries where like the Christians couldn't charge interest, and they charged interest, and the issue at the time was like the interests are really fucking high, almost what we would call nowadays predatory, and it's straining the economy because they have their own society in which like it's not like they give back to the economy. There's no tricklenomics kind of going there or it to be sufficient enough. Meanwhile, peasants here have this crazy fucking interest rate or whatever it is that they can't keep up with. And for those reasons, they're out, right? It's not because of that. That's not the common thing.
It's not
In
that.
fact,
They give to Caesar what Caesar is old.
in fact, what it is, it's like plagues. Yeah, so all 100 instances happened. Yeah, come on, man. I'm not even blaming them. I'm not even blaming them. No, I don't think. I don't. Down, bro. Calm down, bro. I'm not blaming them. I don't find charging interest inherently
Come on, we're
bad.
having fun, Sam. You sound like you're getting a little uptight, brother. Come on, man.
It's so fucking stupid.
We're
Charging
not anti-Semitic, bro.
I don't find it wrong.
Isn't even bad.
Look, Andrew told us to pick on you.
I'm not saying it's bad, bro. I'm not saying it's bad, bro. I'm just saying yo did it.
Put the hammer down, Sam.
I'm just saying yo did it in a place where Christians couldn't do it. So you were the only group, really, right? If you're like of any real meaning that did that. So that's why you got so much hate, right? I'm not saying
that is
maybe he needs
I'm not
better
saying
convincing words.
That is one. Can I just say anything? Can I just say anything without being interrupted? Can I say anything without being interrupted? Can I just say anything without being interrupted? Can I just say anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, charging interest is one reason why they were disliked. They were also blamed for killing Christ. They were also blamed for poisoning wells. They were also blamed for all sorts of things. You can read about Martin Luther and the Jews and their lives and what he thought about them. He was not bringing up the interest rates. He had other concerns that he was blaming. I said, please, can I not be interrupted, Simone?
Oh,
so
sorry.
please mute the fuck up.
That's not me. What the hell?
Mute up.
Bro.
Mute up.
You're going to tell me to mute up when I was quiet?
Mute up.
You're not going to apologize for the mistaken identity?
Mute up.
So now you want to sit here and act as if your mistakes don't get... All right, we're supposed to just not remember that you just fucked up.
Mute up.
Are you going to apologize or not?
Mute up.
That's horrible.
I didn't say that. I didn't mention nothing about the Caribbean.
Now you make a mistake and now we're supposed to just gloss over.
All right, let's let him finish because he's having a panic attack.
Let me finish my thought. So Jews were accused of many things. The interest thing is only one small thing, and most of the stuff like poisoning wells and inventing the plague and all this other crazy stuff was just made up. And usually what would happen is some rich nobleman would get into debt with some Jews, and instead of wanting to pay the debt to the Jews, he said, "Oh, well, I could just persecute them, so I don't have to pay my debts, and I'm out of jail scot-free." That's a very common thing that happened. So it's not like there's this they're just mad about interest. Sometimes it was just rich noblemen that didn't want to pay their debts. Sometimes it was just people that were dumb, superstitious peasants coming up with fucking conspiracy theories. So it's not just the Jews are being bad bankers and then people hated them. No. It was mostly that they were a rich minority and they had lots of theological grievances against them. And so they came up with dumb conspiracy theories. The end.
Gotcha. The way they got rich,
that was
right?
So
they came
profound, bro.
And the way they got rich by going into other countries was by being very ethnocentric, not assimilating, right? Charging interest, right? Which I don't think is bad. So don't come off mic and say charging interest is bad. That's fucked up, right? Okay, I'm not saying that, right? And when you go into any country, right, and you don't assimilate,
it's on mic,
right?
off mic.
Yeah.
But the idea that Sam is not acknowledging that the Jews were so smart that they were able to see whole countries, whole populations of people that were easy to deceive with their banking practices. Seems like you guys are predatory to me.
Boys are fucking dumb. It's not fun. I'm telling you you dumb fucking peasants get jealous.
Bro, you can't even rap.
Then you act like a motherfucking bitch.
Do you think you can kind of get on beat?
This is why you'll own the record labels and you're not the artist, okay?
You Christian. With my Jewish
finances, damn it.
Yeah, this is how we live in. We got the money.
We have rhythm.
We got IQ.
Oh my God.
Love being Jews.
This is that person. I remember Sam tried to rap battle me, and I bro.
No way.
Yeah, bro. This is that Sam.
No, Another meme.
Oh, hey, Sam, you want to battle, bro?
Making money,
Battle for superior.
winning that motherfucking chest. Chosen people, motherfucker, yeah, motherfucker.
Do you rap to a different beat, or is this the only beat he rap to?
No, I think this is the only beat that he raps to.
Oh, yeah.
I love how the word motherfucker carries so much rhythm for him. Where you can only ground it in that like motherfucker. It's kind of like a metronome.
I'm so lethal. Give me a needle. No sequel.
You know why, Inkin? Because when he realized he knew how to say motherfucker instead of motherfucker, he was like, I got it, y'all. I got it. I know how to say motherfucker with an A
number one.
My one
instead of motherfucker.
has allowed me to make introductions.
Damn.
Having so much fun.
Hold on, you got a mansion?
Killing this life.
He said he owned an island, and then he showed himself in a fucking park.
What type of island is it?
I think he's on Epstein Island. Fuck him.
While I count my
Congress, is this your guy, bro?
living the life, killing the stuff.
Oh, he's trying to switch it up. Look at him go.
He be rapping like, yo over there, fucking mids. I'm over here, fucking kids. Like,
hey, yo,
that's his rap, bro. That's his fucking rap.
Oh, man, I'm saying.
Oh, he became Mac Miller.
Yeah, let him cook, guys.
Cause division.
Ooh, cause division.
Yo, pause division.
Oh, say something about chillism.
Ooh. Come on, bro. You gotta stand.
I love how he didn't use motherfucker after we pointed that out, and therefore he's like beat the really drop.
Sam.
And how he changed the beat.
Come on, man. No, Sam, you can do it.
Sam, lay it down.
Pick another rap and put your back into it.
He had to put music in the background to keep a tempo. That's crazy.
Sam's got integrity. Sam will drop a flow, but then he'll put some beat on it and he'll let you go, Kendo, and he'll eat the beat up for you. So
Sam, I understand exactly what you're going through.
Let's do it. All right, Kendo, it's all you, baby.
Absolutely.
Guys,
We're not doing this again, Andrew.
Sam, go ahead. No, Sam, go ahead. Go ahead.
Bro, listen.
But why every time he around black people, you think he got a freestyle? Why he can't just nigga, you don't got a freestyle because you around us. We don't normally do that.
That's
we don't
not
just
the only
freestyle.
way we talk, bro.
Hey, just talk, bro. Be normal. You don't got a freestyle because you're around black people.
Rap him, bro.
And from Sam's perspective, he just go ahead.
Oh yeah, got that equation math time. Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, that equation.
And then the nuclear
Mathematics
bombs.
multiply. Like
now you are so glum.
He said 2 + 2.
And we causing some wars, killing you doors. Yeah, y'all fucking whores. Chosen people, yeah. O-N-E.
chosen people, yo.
Chosen people, like, did you hear how he got deep with that? Like,
let him cook. Standing on the facts.
Let him cook. Money. Like, he's not
I'm a fucking win.
This nigga is fighting the beat. Why are you fighting the beat like that?
Kick ya, cause I'm fucking man, yeah, bar fucking mitzvah. Yeah, it's fucking Hanukkah.
It's Hanukkah.
Some put on your yarmulke. Yeah, that's 8 crazy nights.
Killing it.
I'ma knock out your lights. I'm your landlord. You was gonna go get evicted. Oh yeah, this is my new addition.
Chosen people, yeah.
Kicked out your home. Oh no, you're poor. You can't pay for your phone. Oh no. Yo. Now you lying in the street. Jewish fucking run the world. That's my fucking elite crew. That's what we fucking do. Live in this life, and I live like.
Yo, I just realized you could become autistic by listening to some shit.
J-Rob from the
with 4 of you guys interjecting, I mean, he's actually, come on, Sam.
No, Andrew, this is not good, Andrew.
It doesn't matter. He's trying to gas us, bro.
You guys might say, this is not good, but this could be a chart topper. Sam.
I wonder why it would be a chart topper. I wonder what forces would put it as number 1.
I know, like, maybe the Jewish people that own the label that feel sorry for
Yo,
them.
Samoa, don't let them do that in this room, bro. Spit this bar.
Can we not turn this into a rap room?
I'm with you, my guy.
Andrew, this is This is what they
what's
bang
up,
at
bro?
parties in Israel. They bang
Andrew,
bang
chillin',
song
bro,
at parties
chillin'.
in Israel. Sam, what's
Well,
up?
let me ask you a question, Andrew. If somebody says, I'm living like a Jew,
Yeah.
if you're like something, you're not the actual thing,
Well,
right? Or,
I mean,
or
it's
am I
kind
wrong?
of true. It's kind of true. Unless, like, you might say, like, I was really doing bad for a while, so I wasn't living like a Jew. Now I'm actually living like a Jew, right? You might say something like that if you did a contrast thing. That might make sense.
Let me just take lying.
But if you
That's
are
what
a
they call
Jew,
it
there's
Jewish.
no way in hell you could ever not be a Jew.
Well, no, not be it. It's not that you're not being Jew. Like, for example, like if I'm of the Trump
You can be
family,
baptized
right?
and not be a Christian.
No. But if I'm if I'm the Trump family and I like go off and do my own thing and I squander all my money and I'm like, working at a deli or I'm in the, in the back alley or something, I'm not living like a Trump, right? But then if I go back to the doing, then I'm high end. I own a bunch of mansions. I own the Mar-a-Lago, whatever. Then I could say I'm living like a Trump, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing the same thing that he did earlier when he said that the ethnic Jews weren't as good as the religious ones.
No, I'm not doing the same. I'm saying that you contrast it to you could be
Donald
saying.
Trump came out with Snickers. What are y'all talking about?
Don't you remember when like
Snickers ran hard too. Those
people
Snickers
on
ran
Fox News saying he doesn't live like a black person, right? So
Like, Donald Trump
nobody
got
ever said
money
that, bro.
and
yeah, he did.
As a white person,
He's not living like a black person. Bro, if you
Snickers
find
aren't
me
white
a
or
clip
black.
where anybody on Fox News said he's not living like a black person, bro, I'll never freaking debate for Trump ever again.
He's not living like a black person. God, I wish I was true
He
now,
had
bro.
t-shirts, motherfucking sneakers and shit. Y'all don't remember?
You can't dangle some shit like that.
You can't leave all your hair and do all that. That was really.
Our president just isn't living to the standards of a black person.
A black person?
He got sneakers and accessory. Don't make him black. That's crazy, bro.
Trump is the first black president? What?
Hey, Sam, you there, bro? Let's get these bars out, bro. The bar.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. Why y'all gotta activate these characters, man? Like, just
No,
Sam, you guys got some.
Oh, Pockets is here. Yo, Pockets.
Landslide activate.
Say that again. Okay.
Yo, Ken.
Activate, Sam.
I got a whisper. I'm in place. I'm saying the fact
Andrew,
that you
I
guys
cooked
got
their asses.
Samoa and Incan agreeing is crazy.
Yeah, that is some horrible stuff. I need to go on mute.
Okay, Sam, hit it, bro.
I could not agree more.
Someone else want to drop some bars?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Crash
Let him go.
Sam, you can spit with you.
I wanted someone else to drop some bars. I already dropped my bars.
No. Well,
Play the beat and Crash you go.
Yo, listen. I'm a talking nape when I hit my chest all day, every day.
Yo,
Sam,
oh my
you
God.
is a bitch. Sam Rosen, he coming through. I'm here to win. Yo, She-Wolf, shut your ass up. And on these bars, and I came up on the stage, and you know what's up. I got these black fucking Nikes on my feet, and I'm on top, and you already know. I'm not a fucking cop, yeah. Crashzilla.
You sound like the emergency warning got like a.
Hey, this not one of those ghetto ass rooms. If y'all want to do this ghetto ass shit, go to another room.
Yeah, this is atheism right here. This is atheism right here.
That's just crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
So I won.
This is
I won the rap battle.
Yo, that PTR.
You admit that I won the rap battle?
That PTR speaks bestiality, though. She-Wolf, that shit.
You won.
You guys admit that I won. Andrew, you admit that I won the rap battle?
Someone touching a lamb.
Yeah, the fact that he thought about fucking an animal by looking at that picture is crazy.
Wow.
You know what his fantasy?
We admit that I won the rap
Yeah,
battle.
the fact that you fucking.
That's so
That
weird.
lamb on her tip, bro.
I mean, we admit that I won the rap battle.
Who won the fucking animal? What?
Wait, does he have his face on his PTR? Let me roast
We all admit that I won the rap battle.
Yeah, Crash Out.
What?
Crash Out was like warming up though.
Against
so
what? The
I
meat?
don't know.
Wait, isn't Crash Out Mexican?
For quantity, I think you won,
Dude,
Sam.
what?
I just don't know. Like, I think if he would have been able to go longer, I think his quality might have been. I don't know.
But She-Wolf is not special.
Wow,
It was hard to hear you.
Wow, Andrew.
No, but Sam, it was hard to hear you though because there's a lot of interjection for you where there wasn't for him. So it's kind of a little unfair.
We didn't know when he was starting or he was ending. There was no
No,
flow.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
problem.
All you knew is you're on your back. That's all you knew.
Yeah, the delivery with Sam was as bad as Inca's little baby ass tattoo.
Yeah, well.
Wait, I think it was bad as your joke, bro. I said it was bad as your joke.
Inca is
That's just a fucking land.
Let's go.
Incan, that's your Mexican brother.
Oh wait. I have a Mexican here. That's crazy, bro.
Crash out it.
Rich, you should throw some bars.
What type of Mexican are you?
Yeah, Rich can go in.
I'm not a Mexican.
Has he ever done it?
I am not a Mexican.
He's our resident.
Are you like the type that got like blown up at the borders a little bit ago?
I think his loud is like verbose.
Oh, you're confusing me with Day, guys. I'm not Mexicans.
Oh.
Nah, bro. That's crazy, bro.
I'm sorry. I can't vouch. It was Mexican.
I can't vouch for the most I can say about Mexican. Let me say something positive. Your women make great lovers. That's about it, bro.
And they make great food. What are you talking about? They party.
That's right. Party.
You need a party. You go find some Mexican.
Incan. Well, actually, I don't know. We could talk about scalping. I think that is a good topic. But maybe. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Since
are you fucking crazy, man?
Since Bima's here, I was thinking that we could have that. We could talk about that. But
Andrew, why do you do that?
Incan, donate $20 in Bima's name.
Listen, I stand by it, Andrew. Let me go ahead. I stand by it.
Don't rehash it. We must just stop right now and look.
I can't believe y'all didn't.
Pimples need a shotgun to the head.
I don't. No, I got called out, so I just have to.
Incan, what's the only good pitbull?
First of all, I love Incan. Okay, I don't think Incan's a bad guy. Well, I do. I don't think Incan's a bad guy. This doesn't have to do with Incan. This has to do with the argument and why I said what I said. And that is, if you believe in collective punishment, you do not, according to me, deserve rights reciprocation. And if you don't deserve rights reciprocation, you're not allowed to be among me. If you're not allowed to reciprocate, yes.
If you have jailed a rapist, don't talk to her. That's fucked up.
Wait. Can you take their scalps though, Bima?
Well, hold on. This is the thing. If you don't reciprocate, if you do not reciprocate, listen to what you're saying. If you don't reciprocate rights, okay, if you're going to violate other people, then you have lost your ability to have rights. So I'm sorry.
Tommy is fucking animals, and we've arrested Tommy for fucking animals. That's what we shouldn't have done.
You all should have been arrested.
I think it was a very nice and calm thing that we said to
I'm sorry.
a reservation or a plantation.
You know what, Bima? It's just unhyped stuff. That's it. I'm not going to engage.
You were talking about
it's okay. I know Andrew likes to I don't know why he does that.
No, let me be fair.
Andrew, that's not nice.
Black people.
And you're dishonest and you bring it up over and over and over despite not understanding the argument, blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to say
There you go, Bima.
Wait,
instigating.
He is. He's a little.
He's not instigating. You're activating. It's a huge
have some kids. Marry your wife.
My God. You're energizing an argument between two other people. What are you doing, Duncan?
I stepped out of the equation, so therefore the equation is
You're doing the Samoa at that point.
Let the equation collapse. I'll leave shit unfinished every day.
Yeah, hey, can we volunteer one member on stage to kill this dude, bro? Can somebody just kill Sam real quick, bro?
What the fuck?
Is he still rapping? Is that in the background?
He wants to battle somebody.
He's going right now.
Biggest fucking face burn you with
No, Sam,
you will fucking get knocked back. I don't give a fuck about Samoa.
There's only so much range I can handle, bro.
Fuck his fucking family. That's his fucking remedy.
You just have no rhythm.
Hey, Sam, I like you, right? But you are
every time he pauses, he goes, what would Dr. Seuss do, bro? And it's annoying as fuck.
Fuck this bitch.
This reminds me that there is a devil out there.
Can you rhyme my name at least, please? And don't use the word can.
Thinking.
It's not thinking. I'm a thinking like Lincoln. Yo,
Because
there we go.
Busy blinking.
Hey, yo, wait, is that proper? Is that
Hey, yo,
That's
I
ASD, don't do that. That's ASD, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, my bad.
I can't take all that back.
I can't see the stage, my bad.
All right, wait, Sam, put a beat down.
I think ASB will murder this.
Put a beat down for ASB.
Somebody murked this dude.
Yeah, or Abdizzle. Go ahead, Sam.
No, nobody performed for these white people.
Please, no.
Like, yeah.
Don't perform for the white
I'm not
people.
saying.
We're not performing. We're murdering you. look, I know we're Edomite, Chiwa, but come on. Sam,
Chiwa, don't you want to take one of these Satanist
Heathenist?
in the what the hell is that thing called?
You guys got it.
Oh, the synagogue. The synagogue of Satan.
Synagogue of Satan. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
You're literally nightmare fuel small.
Nick Fuente Samoa is my new favorite Samoa, bro. He's my favorite Samoa so far.
Come on, man. Beat this dude up.
I just want to get small press the red button.
Go ahead, Pockets, drop some bars.
Hell.
Okay, go ahead, who's this? Crash Out. Do you want to crash out again?
Mexican. I'll pick him up at this point.
Look at these pussies.
Oh, that beat sucks, man. Like, play another beat. And Ian is going to go one-on-one.
I don't think it's going to get any better.
Look at these. That beat was questionable.
Look at that beat.
Sam, put a better beat on, brother. Sam, put a better beat on. Put a better beat on. Go.
Oh my god, these fucking pussies ain't.
That I went to scroll like words, but it's
Hey,
not
Sam, do you want to bet some money?
He's like under talking, but he's like under rapping.
Rapping, bro. I think that
That's a fantastic analysis.
the Jews don't stop. The Jews don't
Under
stop.
talking, under rapping.
I think it's funny. I think you're calling myself.
Sam, play another beat, please. We go. A good one.
No, let's not do this, Andrew. Let's pick up another topic.
You guys have been very unfair to Sam. And
that is true, bro. We should be more
We should
charitable.
move on. Yeah.
Let's be a little bit more charitable, bro.
That was
Wait.
That was unabated.
Incan, let me just say this. Of all the people who hate getting interrupted, Sam is the top of those. He hates it. He's been trying to drop bars, and you guys, 6 people are talking while he's going.
That is
You know,
true.
that's probably,
Bro, the only bar that's dropped is whatever. You know,
Come on, bro. The Jews haven't experienced any charity.
Let him go, bro.
Come on.
When you're Jewish, Sam? Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, but why every time he come in here around black people, he gotta prove to us that he know how to rap? I don't go around Jewish people and try to prove to them that I know how to spin the dreidel the fucking fastest, okay? I don't fucking get around Jewish people and fucking act like I know how to make the best matzo soups, dude. Just shut the fuck up.
How they did
We
their
don't
dice
fucking
with
care.
dreidels. That'd be so
That's true. I never go
And then they were
around
gangster with
Jewish
dreidels.
God damn.
Yeah, I just want to say that's true. I never go around Jewish people and pretend that I know how to make wet tuna soup like sludge. I never do that shit.
So
Probably
it's
because
not
they won't
fair.
let you in the gate.
People never go around Jews and pretend they know how to like count.
Yeah, that's true. Sam,
What are you talking about? They know how to count to 6 million.
I'ma just go and make into your motherfucking beard. I'ma fucking put him on the trail of tears.
Trolling that's happening right now is amazing. Nathan's
I'ma
doing
fucking drag him to their house and cut face off, get him fucking scalped. Fuck this Indian. Come decide. Yeah, that's my fucking choice. Yeah, I decide. Got a fucking smallpox blanket and I give it to his fucking kids. Yeah, I'm a fucking killing bitch and I'ma make it quit. Fuck you. I colonize your entire fucking continent. Then I eat your fucking ass like a condiment. Fuck you. I'm a fucking
What?
That's fucking
Yo, I'm gonna just say at the end of the day, bro, Samoa wanted this. At the end of the day,
on your ass, so then I fucking take my menorah and dance on your gravy and I do the whole
Samoa, I hope you dream about this shit, bro.
Stop talking over me, you fucking faggot.
Stop talking over me.
Talking over me,
fucking
faggots. Stop talking faggots.
Oh, wait. Stop talking over me.
Wouldn't the nigga treat?
You had high hopes for that, right?
A lot of niggas are going on.
Faggots, stop talking over me, faggots.
I don't know why they're hating on you.
Stop
All right,
talking over me,
Hold on. All right, we're gonna do ISO and let
Don't
you.
mute me, Andrew.
Why are you going to mute people, bro?
I muted everybody. Go, Sam. Go.
I was rapping and they were fucking talking over me like a bunch
I know, dude. I was trying to argue for you. Go.
You guys are a butt faggot savages with low IQs.
That I got smallpox. I'll give it to your children. Like, what?
I have a question about that. If
Maybe
you
giving
have,
things to children from a long time.
I do have a question about high IQ. Okay, so let's say that you have high IQ. Okay, so if people who have an higher IQ, do they have an obligation or a duty because they have higher IQ to do they have a great
Much.
Me 18 for a buck.
18. Man, get
And she lost that shit. Hey, Lil T, I got some praying for you for the 15, man. That's sweet.
No. 18. That's almost 2. Who the fuck?
Oh, I'm not even. I forgot her fucking page, but you.
For Christmas,
bro,
I'm finna
if she
do
was
a
on
what's it
thing,
Now,
I'd
they
be
don't want
chasing
the weed if they ain't trying to pay 18.
For Christmas, I'm giving everybody some weed.
You said 1800 though for a blow. Like,
weed, bro.
Your ass getting sold.
You gonna get your shit dug and keep playing.
What?
Yeah. Heard what the fuck I said.
Like, what? Don't you pressure speed.
Let me find fast life ski.
Hey, Miss Badass.
What's wrong, Ski?
It's not Ski talking.
Who the fuck?
It's Twin Train, man.
What you on, Ski?
You gotta look me up so you know who you talking to.
Yeah. I know you not Ski no talking.
I'm crying.
God, please, they have to look me up so you can know who you talking to.
Okay, what's the name?
On Instagram.
Okay.
ATRAIN.
What?
ATRAIN. Aiden Train. Period. RX.
Now, he just tried to spell it out like you was slow.
I don't even know what he said because I wasn't even just listening.
A-Train.
ATRAIN.RX.
Okay. Kodak, what you doing in this room?
I ain't invited us on.
Nah, you invited though.
You know what's up.
But,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is...
I'm saying I'm valid, man.
Yeah, I want to see you put me out.
I'm not gonna put you out. We're not putting you out.
That little part up.
Can I get an ad, Miss Badass?
Yeah, I'm gonna go add you.
Now, and no one is bringing you on another path or say, why would you do that? Because the other person don't like it and you do. And it doesn't mean that you have to find a partner, but like you said, that illusion, because that illusion is maybe also for a short while, you know? I don't know, I like better friends, if they're friends, and we can hang out and then do all the stuff and then bye, see you tomorrow, see you next week, see you whatever.
Yeah, but it never ends that way. It always ends up somebody leaving. You know, it starts out with like, oh, I just bring a toothbrush over and a shirt.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it always gets out of control.
Yeah, because you both let it go out of control, and then later you get sorry because it didn't work and you knew it before.
Yeah, I'm kind of burned out on relationships for now.
Yeah, me too.
At least till maybe in a couple of years.
Well, you never know. You never know. I mean, you can never know what tomorrow is.
Yeah.
Did you have friends to talk to?
Yeah, I got a good group of friends to talk to. Yeah, I got a good group.
That's great.
Yeah, they're all older though. They're older than me, so most of the people are in their 60s and 70s. They're nearing retirement.
Yeah.
Well, they are retired shit. And I decided to go back to school, so I'm making a couple of friends. It's hard to make friends in school when you're like, you're as old as their parents.
Yeah, you told me, and then they were like 18 or what?
South African.
The woman.
No idea. Okay.
Non-Muslim party in Medina was happy that Muslims were about to go to blows, and that the unity of Muslims was about to break down. Allah knows.
Look at this shit. Fucking anybody gets to sleep with that shit.
You know? Yeah. I go in there because I need to, be close to God. I need to fight some demons and stuff.
Yeah. See, that's some bullshit. That is bullshit, bro. You're making me mad as fuck.
They kicked me.
What's he took?
Thoroughly scraped clown house.
Die, the nigga die.
I don't want to talk about this with y'all. Then why the fuck did you even? Clearly, you wanted us to know that.
And that's exactly right. That's exactly
why not
what
just
I'm
say initially?
I believe in it. He said, "Just no money.
If I ever see you, I'm gonna